Hey everybody, Kangaroo here. Welcome back to Western Australia. It's been a long time. Start out in today's episode, we're gonna wash up our equipment. We got quite a few pieces of dirty equipment here. We got our planter our seeder that we just finished using. The rock picker. We got a sprayer as well as dirty, and spreader we are using for fertilizer and lime, as well as the Massey Ferguson tractor is really dirty. Even the crop sensor is dirty. And the JBC has a little bit. So we'll start out with the JBC here, and we'll just pressure wash all these guys up. And the next agenda for the farm is to get out where we planted oilseed radish, which is in the field just ahead of us. And we're going to cultivate that into the ground, giving us a fertilized state. And then we're going to replant. I don't know which crop. We'll have to look at the calendar. But we'll just clean these up quick, and we'll get in the Fendt tractor with the big dualies, the cultivator, and get it over to the field. That stone picker cleaned up really quickly. And the sprayer a wash. We'll leave these guys out in the sun to just dry off. Almost clean. A bit more. Let's get the spreader. This thing seems to be permanently dirty. And Massey Ferguson, let's get you all washed up. I want to be careful with the crop sensor there because it's got a lot of electronics on it. But it needs to be clean. There we go. So everything's looking clean. We'll get the Massey Ferguson out of the way. Actually, we'll hook onto the fertilizer spreader here. And we'll just turn it around here, park next to the shop. Alright, and we'll get up in this big boy. We'll get over to the field. So it's this whole section. We did cut this big field in half last episode, so it's not as big. And with this massive cultivator, it shouldn't take us too long. Looks like I did miss some spots last time out, but let's bang this field out and get her ready to plant a new crop. So we're about halfway or more done the field, and I just realized something that to use a cover crop is to help us give more fertilizer to the field, but we've already put down fertilizer in this field, so I feel like it was actually pointless to go ahead and do this. It looks like we've upped the nitrogen if you actually look at the map. But I don't know if it was enough to actually warrant doing the amount of cultivating we are having to do here. But we'll see what happens with the yield comparison of this field and the other ones. Possibly could be quite different. But if you're doing it correctly, you don't have to do fertilizer spreading and cover crop. There's no point unless the field's just going to lie dormant for so long. But let's finish this up as quick as we can. It's already 11:30 in the day, so time is ticking away quick. quite a long time, but I'm glad we had this large tractor and cultivator to at least help a little bit, make it a nicer job, but that was a lot. So let's get this finished up and drive on our new road we kind of built last episode. And we'll check the menu system here and figure out which crop we should put in the ground. We don't have any ability to plant corn or anything like that. We're not going to do that. Mostly cereal crops or ones that can make oil. I'll pick that up. I think those are soybeans we planted in the field right over here. The road's got to be a little bit wider for this big fence with the dualies. But since the JBC runs the seeder perfectly fine, we'll get out and just take that one. We're going to need to put some more seed in there. Now we could be putting fertilizer down, but I don't think we need to. We have 388 liters of seed, but that's not enough for that field. There we go, 3,000 liters of... There we go, 3,000 liters of seed in there. Set the canola, but I'm still gonna stop here and check out the menu and figure out what you want to plant exactly. So right now we can plant wheat or barley. So we're gonna plant wheat. That will be the plan. So let's get this set. We got it on wheat, and we'll set this guy down and turn her on. Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly go in terrain editing, and I'm actually gonna put grass down along here and make it a little bit easier when we're doing this field work with that little corner there. So that'll regrow at some point. This shouldn't take very long at all with the JBC and how fast we can roll with this seeder. Alright, we just ran out of seed, so we gotta fold her up and go refill. Did not realize we'd be using that much seed on this field, but wheat is a pretty dense crop, and we have a pretty large field here, so it makes sense to have to get it refilled. I'll get the lid open and prepared, navigate through all of our equipment here. We really need to organize the yard. It's a mess. Alright, I had to hop out because it looks like we're totally out of seed in here. So we're gonna buy a bit more. We only can buy like 1,000. Hopefully that'll be enough to finish what we have to do. I think it should be. But we'll swing around the bins here. And back over to the field we go. looking like that. We're all out of seed once again. We got 26 liters left. I don't know if this is even enough to finish what we have here. Yeah, it's going to be really tight. We'll get as much as we can. Unfortunately, this part of the field is really bad for the amount of seed. It's 400 seeds per meter squared, whereas other parts of the field are not that bad. We'll see if we can squeeze out. Oh, we're already done. I should have bought more seed. So I'll have to go back once more just to finish this up. It's a little bit too big of a patch to leave for my liking, so we'll go get her filled once more. And I think we'll sneak around this way. We can avoid all of the equipment. I'll have to hop out and buy more seeds. 1,000 liters, and that should definitely be enough to finish the job this time. Whoa, almost flipped the trailer for the feeder there. Bad driving on my behalf. We'll go down the road one more time. We don't want to be driving over planted seeds if we don't have to. Ooh, I did it again. These trailer axle and tire is not going to be very happy with me crashing it so many times. Okay, unfold it. And we don't have very much to go, but like I said, it's a bit too much to leave. And the last little patch over here. Since we're out here, we might as well look at the mini map and just make sure we have everything planted the way we want it. Oh, wrong one, sorry. Yep, doesn't look like we missed anything. There is stones in that part of the field. What? Weird. And we do need to roll the whole field. I don't believe we own a roller. Oh, I spotted a little. No, wait, it says it was good, so it should be good. What kind of roller situation do we have anyways? Roller, 24 meters or 12 meters. How much to release this guy? We don't have enough money. Now we could go sell some of our pallets we have and turn that into money, buy the roller and roll it quick. It's only like a 2.5% increase in the yield or something. Now over like a large field, that's obviously a lot, but we don't really have any money at the moment. So I think we'll skip that for this season. The next time we plant, we would definitely be rolling. So I pulled up once again. We can maybe wash this equipment off. We'll have to pull the fence a bit closer, as everything is quite dusty. The tractor isn't too bad. The implements, on the other hand, are quite filthy. Quick little wash, and they're looking sparkly once again. Maybe see a little bit. There we go. Alright, thanks very much for watching this episode. Take care, have fun, and stay safe.